Somebody daddy gonna be mad. Somebody's daddy gonna be mad. I'm talking about, y'all Verstappen, he about to be throwing all kinds of fit if this shit hold true. You know what's up. I'm Jay, your host of Wolfpack Performance, home of the F1 Minute, the hottest live show in Formula One's motherfucking planet, where it includes you in the content creation. Shit look different today, y'all. Things looked a bit different today. I know it's got to be some people in the paddock trying to fill out some petition sheets right now. Red Bull probably got a whole, they probably went on Indeed. They probably went on Monster. They probably went on Recruiter. They probably went on every job profile site that they could find. We just need people to fill out petition sheets on everything on the W15. Every nut, bolt, washer, shaft, tire, wheel, wing, diffuser, a steering wheel, steering column, steering pedals, hell, even the air inlet ports and drink packs. We need petitions on everything on the W15 right now. Right now. I want petitions on all that shit. Everything they got, I want a petition on. I'm trying to tell you right now, Christian Horner, if he got a job, that's gonna be he gonna be working on the shit. So I'm gonna say this. Lewis Hamilton, 3 seconds up from FP1 to FP2, 130.374. George Russell right behind him by 0.2. Alonso behind that by 0.3. Ferrari behind that by 0.4. 0.4 on McLaren. I'm looking for Max Verstappen. 0.5 on Max Verstappen in FP2. She gonna be, hey, listen, don't celebrate too early, but this is what I will say. That looked a hell of a lot better than it did in 2023. 083, what's going on? Just gifted somebody a Wolfpack membership. It's the Mon got the Wolfpack membership. Big shout out to 083, gifting somebody in the Wolfpack, letting them know, taking care of somebody. That's what I'm talking about, 083. Yo, big shout out to 083. Yo, hey, thank you by making sure you continue your damn membership. Buck Rogers, what's up, Jay? What up, Wolfpack fan, man? I think Red Bull overshot the car. Knew he might have messed up. Hey, knew he's been known to mess up a time or two. Big shout out to you. Your third super chat on a live stream. Appreciate you much. But knew he's been known to mess up, but he's been known to do some great things. And it's still, listen, I absolutely cannot stand when commentators say, this is not a real representation. Everything's a real representation. Everything is a real representation. Now, how accurate or how close that representation is to what they will finally have. Yo, I got a radiator being delivered. Shit, my radiator cracked on my truck. I got the truck torn apart right now, but I said I got to go in here and talk to my fam. When the radiator show up, I'll go back out there and put that shit back together. But everything's a real representation. Now, how close this is to where their actual finalized pace for the weekend will be, if that's the case, there is never a real representation because everything changes throughout a season. Whether it's forward or it's backwards or it's null, then there's really no change. But everything changes. So I cannot stand when they try to use, this is not a real representation. No, cut the bullshit. That's for the TV talk. That's what TV lingo. This is a real representation. Now, how much more they can do from this or how much worse they do from this is something else. But this is an indication. It's a real representation of what they can and might be able to do. And Mercedes are looking like they might be able to do something this year. This might be the best $500 I lose in my life if Mercedes rack this up and Lewis Hamilton get his 8th championship. I'm trying to tell you right damn now. If Newey messed this car up, now remember what I told y'all. Red Bull's ceiling is 4 championships. They have not managed to get beyond 4. I told you that history likely will repeat itself. But more than history, a team's culture and their ability to sustain a long winning streak It's going to be something that is an average. They average 4. Their highest is 4. So this was already going to be a feat. So for all the people out there was talking about Max Verstappen crushing Lewis Hamilton's records, which they talked about today, the umpteenth amount of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of podiums, hundreds of wins, hundreds and hundreds of shit. Matter of fact, you know what's crazy? What's crazy is Lewis Hamilton's so great. He had 2 years in the toilet and you still couldn't fuck with him. What's going to happen if this car, and I do mean if, and I do mean a big if this car actually is what it seems like it could be, it's going to be, in the late words of the great Bernie Mac, rest in peace, trouble, trouble, trouble. Yes, it's going to be some trouble. It's going to be some trouble. But listen to what else I tell y'all, because this is also true. What did I say? What do I always say about Max Verstappen? He always got a hot lap somewhere. All right. He always got a hot lap. And that's more true than not. So you can't say it's not going to happen. You can't say 100% it will happen. You can say on average, it does happen. What else do we know? What else do we know? Red Bull's car has been dominant as shit. But what else do we know? Dominance is not forever. The greatest of the great have been able to maintain it for a longer time than others. Red Bull hasn't proved that yet, but it could. Mary Beanie J, remember what I said to you, hear my voice about the W15. She was more power, baby. Love Maxi Pad Team Radio. Laugh out loud loose. We'll win. It's 8 facts. Yo, what did I say, Mary Beanie? I told y'all, Max Verstappen, if this shit happens like this, you gonna hear all types of crying on the radio from Max Verstappen, his daddy, and everybody else. Max gonna be crying about all types of shit. Remember what I told you? He gonna cry about something don't feel right. The brakes ain't right. The steering ain't right. Everything's not gonna be right because he ain't up front. But unlike Lewis Hamilton, he gonna cry, moan, complain, pout, tantrums. He gonna do all that. Now, am I saying Lewis Hamilton didn't have his gripes? No, I'm not saying that because he did. Am I saying Lewis Hamilton didn't have his frustrated moments? I'm not saying that because he did. What I am telling you is you're gonna see the difference between two people and the way they are when things get rough. What's up? Racer X210, the GOAT P1 in session 2, if it carries to P3 in qualifying and the race. And when he leaves Mercedes and maybe has the 8th championship, that will be the biggest mic drop ever. He is not lying. Racer X is not lying, and I said it too already, bro. I told y'all and I said it. If Lewis Hamilton manages to be with Mercedes and capture his 8th world title upon leaving Mercedes, then goes to Ferrari to win 9, there will never, no, I hate to say never, there will likely not be anybody within our lifetime that will do something like this man has done for the entirety of his career. There will likely not be anybody in our lifetime that will do that shit right there. One over there, one over here. I'm going to win over there. If he does that shit, come on now. That's going to be a big ass mic drop. If I had another mic, I'd drop it right now. I might get a mic just to drop a mic this season when we have mic drop situations. This right here, listen, and this is what I'm saying. I'm not even so much sold on the fact that I'm not even so much sold on the idea that Mercedes has returned to competitive pace. They have pace. Is it going to be race competitive? That's still yet to remain. Right now, we just know we see a good and positive indication. But I am more so excited about the point that if all of this holds true and these teams continue to progress along the season, we will have a season worth watching that we have not really had for some time in a general sense. To me, I didn't feel like last season wasn't worth watching. To me, I didn't feel like I wanted to turn Formula One off too much. There was too many other things to pay attention to me. I, however, understand other people feeling like they don't want to watch it. They got tired of seeing it. They didn't care for it. And I don't disagree with them. I don't disagree with you. Not at all. But me, in my character, the way I'm about competitive and competition, there was still a lot of things to watch. There was still a lot of things to pay attention to. You miss the continuity of stories when we come back. See, when everybody who stuck through the last 2 seasons, every race, every free practice, every qualifying, to us, this season will be more impactful and more wholeheartedly because we have all those connections to all those events and those situations and those experiences that happen. So to us, this season, if it turns and just does something miraculous, we're going to be able to embrace it and appreciate it more. That's the difference. That's why I say it's not always good to leave where things ain't so great and then come back, because you're going to miss something. When you go through bad times and then you have good times, the good times seem hella motherfucking incredible because you have a reference point for what wasn't good. If you never experienced a bad thing in your life, you wouldn't know what really good is. But because you've been on both sides of the fence, you clearly identify this is a wonderful situation. This is a doghouse shit situation. Gregory Williams, Jay, I might even get a mic to drop a mic. I'm telling you, it might be mic drop season. Mic drops all over the place. Dropping mics. Oh yeah, this shit right here. It's an awesome thing when you go into a race weekend out, not knowing who's going to win the race. It is. But even when you go in knowing who's going to win or who's likely to win, it still has its upsides. It still does have its upsides. I'm not totally out on that. All right. Not totally out on that. But I am saying things do look pretty nice. You know, they took the W13 all silver, the W14 all black, crushed them together, hopefully filtered out all the bad stuff, rise to the top as yeast does, and they might have a good muffin coming out of the oven. We're going to see. Tomorrow is going to be, you know what I say, chips to the center of the table. Tomorrow is chips to the center of the table. Literally, for real. There's no people that want to say, and even some of these commentators saying, oh, it's not this. Listen, when Q3 comes, that's what it is. That's what it is. When Q3 comes, that's what they got. Now, when race day comes, strategy, situations, all the other stuff is factored in and could change the outcome. But when you see Q3, that right there is, if we watch Q3 tomorrow and these times look like they look anywhere, even if it's just slightly arranged tomorrow, Red Bull people, welcome back to where you came from. I'm just saying, welcome back to your old house. How was the mansion when you lived in it? Was it good? Oh man, the championship mountain was so good while we was there. We didn't get to the highest, but we're back here now. We're back in the cabins in the slums. Hey, you gotta be prepared. You need to prepare yourself. You need to prepare yourself like that movie Deja Vu. Like I said in regards to Mercedes and Red Bull was going to dominate it. Y'all about to witness a homicide. Y'all might need to prepare yourself to witness a homicide because your driver ain't going to handle it well. Max Verstappen ain't going to handle it well. Many say Ferrari and Red Bull are not full power. What about the W15? Are they full power? This is what I heard, okay? I did hear they turned the engine up, the power unit up on the W15. I'm also not completely out, Buck Rogers. I am not completely out that Red Bull is not running a different mode that is not anywhere near their full power, maybe their full pace. I'm not also completely out that maybe because you adopted, remember what I said, you adopted some concepts from the Mercedes team that indeed gave them some fits and caused them a lot of shit. When you adopt those concepts, no matter how marginal, those same problems can exist in your platform. You've taken them. Maybe you didn't get all of them, but you could likely get some. No, Automate Teddy! What's up, fam? What's up? Miss you. I miss you. All right. Miss you much. All right. Nall says, hi, Jay and fam. Yes, yes, yes. Embrace the good after the bad, even if it's just hope. Never give up. Let's go. I do think Red Bull is ahead, but it's a long season and Merc listened. Yes, very good point. They did listen. They did fuck up for enough long time. All right. They finally listened. And at least they're in a position where we can say with some type of certainty that if they develop correctly, it'll be a more competitive season for them. I think at least we should see Lewis Hamilton win some races, okay? I think that if they develop right, things keep going well, there's a good opportunity we see Lewis Hamilton win some races before he leaves Mercedes. If he happens to win his 8th, which he said he wants to reclaim, even better, even better. Gregory says, by the way, Jay, I received the empty box. Hey, bro, you know I be sending out them empty boxes, bro. You know them people out there, they always watching me. They say I'm sending out them empty boxes. I'm glad you got it, bro. You sent me with the hat I wanted it. Yeah, you know, it was a metaphorical hat. You had to imagine it, and then it just appeared. I had to order a Purple Sectors tee to wear with it. Hey, bro, big shout out to you. Much appreciation for support of the fam. Much appreciation for the support of the channel. Y'all get y'all Purple Sectors merch right there in the links. Check it out. Get your different colors and all that stuff. Appreciate you, Gregory. Big shout out to you. We will have rules for kickback quality coming soon. I'm going to post them on YouTube. You see right now I'm working. Got a truck tore down. I'm trying to build it up. Hey, if I can, I will. If I had taken somebody else, I would. But I know how to do this shit. I got a whole toolbox in my garage. No sense for me to take it anywhere. I just got to take time to do it. But I had to take time to get on here with y'all first. Well, in the middle, because the shit's apart now. All right, so what we got? Hey, Itis 8900 with the sticker. Say we dropping mics down on them. Dropping mics down on them. I like that. I like that. So, yeah, this shit about to get funky, y'all. I'm pumped. I'm pumped about tomorrow. I'm pumped about tomorrow for real. We're about to see what's about to be snapping, popping, and getting in and cracking and locking. I'm telling y'all, Bahrain, and you know what they say about Bahrain. Now, what if Lewis Hamilton wins this race tomorrow? You know, y'all always say if Max Verstappen comes in second, a lot of y'all say whoever comes in second in Bahrain usually wins the driver's championship. You can't change that because it's a driver you might not like. You gotta hold true to your scenario or your hypothetical. You gotta hold true to your hypothesis if that's the case. Now, if Lewis come in second, I know some of y'all gonna be filled with adulation. I know you're just gonna be filled with it. I can't hold you, but it could be a good one. It could be a banger. This could be a banger tomorrow. Haas still look like shit. Alpine, Stake F1, McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, That's kind of how I felt today. I was like, that's odd. Then I was like, typical shit, all the way around. RB look like they might have something that'll give them more than just 10th place on average throughout the season, maybe. Maybe could possibly get some 7, 6 position finishes. As for Williams, Logan Sargent, close to Albon. Maybe he can not wreck the car as much and keep it on track and bring it home across the finish line to actually get them some good points as a team, get higher up in the standings. Now, of course, less wind tunnel time and all that other stuff, but I think they'll be very happy with that because if Logan can do that, then what will happen is they can focus less on trying to find a driver and they can focus more on looking and trying to get more performance out of the car. That's what they'll be able to do. So we're going to see what happens. But I think today was maybe something that's going to really vex people in the paddock, in the grid, and in those offices, in those mobile homes they got. Right now, it's people in the office like this, like, fuck, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Oh, my gosh, we're going to talk so much shit on this man's name. Oh, my goodness, F1, Leonidas Good, Hercules, all the guys to be up there in the Formula One heavens. Please, please don't let Lewis Hamilton win the 8th championship after 2 seasons of being fucked up because we are never going to be able to live with this. I won't even be able to sleep. How I'm gonna look Lewis in the face? They gonna walk by Lewis like, hey, Lewis, how you doing, Lewis? Okay, yep, yeah. I said that dumb shit, Lewis. I did say it. I said it was okay. It was dumb, Lewis. All right, see you later. Good shoe, good shirt. You look good, Lewis. They're gonna keep. That's how they gonna look at Lewis Hamilton. Their hat's gonna be like this. Yeah, they're gonna walk around like this. Yeah, that Lewis Hamilton over there, right? Okay, yeah. Oh shit, he switched to this side. They ain't gonna want to look that man in his face. They not gonna want to look that man in his face. Rambro88, hello fam. Looking forward to a more competitive season. Even if Mercedes and Sir Lewis Hamilton doesn't get the championship, let's go. I feel you, Rambro88. I'm with you on that. I'm completely with you on that, bro. I'm with you on that. I feel you. Buck Rogers says, I'm out. Work time for me. Take care and much love, Wolfpack fam. Still we rise. Hey, bro, big shout out to you. Much love to you too. You be safe. Have a good day. We're going to see you tomorrow because you know we're going to be here for Kickback Quality. So show up, pull up with us then. Yeah, y'all get y'all rest. Y'all go chill out. Cameras just went off. Pulling up right here with Radiator. Hopefully it's the right damn Radiator. You know what I'm saying? People bring wrong shit and it don't even fit. I'm ready to put this thing in and get to going on my life. But we probably will check in. You never know. You know how I get on race weekends, right? It's, you know, sometimes I can just come on late at night because I just feel like talking about something. So you never know. But until then, tomorrow, Q1, Q2, Q3. Let's go. We'll pack out. Peace.